Hey guys, welcome back. I'm off to run some errands today and I figured I could film a quick little get ready with me. I have no idea what I'm gonna do today, so you're kind of with me on the journey through figuring out what my makeup's gonna look like. So like usual, I'm gonna start off with a primer. Today I'm using Pore Filler by NYX. I think I used this in my last video. Lately it's just been, I'm trying to work through the bottle. I find this primer has the same consistency as Professional by Benefit. They have a really similar like silicone feeling, and I really like that in a primer. So because I'm just running around today, probably going to like Dollarama and Walmart, I'm just gonna do a low coverage foundation. This is Lancome's Tint Idol Ultra Cushion. I find it has a really sheer and natural look to it. I'm just gonna pick it up on the little sponge applicator that they give you. To add a little bit more coverage where I get redness and under my eyes for under eye bags, I'm just gonna go in with Maybelline's Fit Me Concealer in the shade 5. So this foundation is a little bit too light for me, so I'm just gonna go in with the Hoola Bronzer by Benefit and swirl that around on the top half of my face. Now that I'm looking a little bit more sun-kissed, I'm gonna go in with Too Faced Perfect Flush Blush in the shade Candy Glow. This is a beautiful blush, but it's going to last me forever. And I'm just gonna deepen my contour just a little bit on my cheeks with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit, light to medium, and this shade just down here. The reason I use this one and not the other two is because this one's got more of a cool tone to it. So it's gonna act more like a shadow look instead of a bronzer look like the other two would. Next up for my eyebrows, I'm just gonna do a really natural look for my eyebrows today, but I'm gonna take Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow in the shade Taupe. Okay, once I'm happy with the shape, I'm just gonna take some brow gel and just spike up the front hairs to make it look more natural and then set everything else in place. I don't know if any of you guys have this, but when I do my eyebrows, because I have such short tails to my eyebrow hair, I like to extend it a little bit, but I also have the most coarse eyebrow hair in the world. So if you look at it from the side, you can see where all the hairs end and where I've drawn it in, but straight on it looks natural. I'm just taking this and trying to get them all to lay down flat. And then repeat on the other side. Okay, now that that's done, and before I forget, I'm gonna go back into the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit, and I'm just gonna pick up this yellow toned powder and this pink toned powder, mix them together and set my face. I really like the look of this Lancome foundation. My only problem with it is I find it transfers really easy and it doesn't last super long throughout the day. So if you're just running errands and it's not a big deal, you're not going out all night or whatever, it's beautiful and it looks really natural. But like I said, it just, I don't know, it's you can touch your face and I feel like it comes off. So setting it with a powder is a really good idea. That being said, I'm also a very oily skinned person. So if you had drier skin, this might be nice for you because it's quite hydrating. For eyeshadow, I'm feeling like doing some sort of a soft peachy pinky look today, something really natural looking. So I'm gonna start off in ColourPop's My Little Pony palette. If you've seen this before, it is adorable. And I'm just gonna pick up this peachy color here called Applejack. And taking that on a fluffy blender brush, I'm just gonna run it all through the crease and on the lid. Next up, I'm gonna go into this Pure palette. This came in a boxy charm I got once, and it looks like this here. And I'm just gonna go in and I'm gonna pick up some of Nakey. It's like more of an orangey toned, a little bit darker. And I'm gonna focus that right in the crease. Now hopping back over to the My Little Pony palette, I'm gonna pick up both of these colors here, starting with this darker orange shade called Blossom. And I'm just gonna focus that on the outer half of my lid. And then I'm gonna take this other shimmery color here with more of the peachy coral tone called Starshine, and I'm gonna put that on the first half of my lid. Now I'm wanting a little bit of a pop of a different color, so going back into the Pure palette, I'm gonna pick up the color Bay. It's like a pink, more of a pink toned color. I'm gonna run that along the lower lash line. Just to make sure this is transitioning all the way up to my eyebrow, I'm gonna go in with Butterscotch from the My Little Pony palette, as well as the first Applejack color I used, and just make sure it blends up really seamlessly. For something a little bit different, I'm gonna take NYX's Shimmering Eye Pencil in the shade Gold Shimmer, and I'm just gonna run it in my bottom waterline. See what I mean, guys? You can see exactly where I put my fingers. It's just like it transfers right off. I'm just gonna fix that really quick. Now if you wanted to, you could add some false lashes, but because I'm just running errands all day, I'm just gonna curl them really nicely and add lots of mascara. I'm gonna start off with IT Cosmetics Tight Line Full Lash Length Black Primer. I really like the way this looks. Mine's starting to dry out, so I definitely need a new one. Okay, then I'm going in with Lise Wachier's V Element Mascara. I have such a love-hate relationship with this mascara. It's quickly become one of my favorites I've ever used, but when I first tried it, I hated it. It was so clumpy and it got everywhere, and I was so close to throwing it out. But now it is by far my favorite that I've used in a long time. It just holds curl so nicely. You definitely just need to learn how to use it. Next, I'm gonna go in with Cover FX's highlighter in Moonlight, and I'm just gonna dust that on my cheeks. And then on a smaller brush, I'm just gonna highlight under my brow bone and really heavily in the inner corner. I want a bit more of an intense highlight just in my inner corners. So I'm going into the Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow palette, the Nicole Guerrero one. And I'm picking up Kitty Cat, the pink highlight. For lips, I'm gonna go in with one of Tarte's lip paints in the shade Birthday Suit. Then I'm just gonna set my makeup with NYX's Dewy Finish Setting Spray. It's a little bit more intense than I was planning on doing, but it's looking really springy, and even though it's only the beginning of January, I am always craving springtime and always looking forward to the summer. So get ready for even more spring looks. So thank you again for watching. Give it a like if you like this one, and leave a comment if there's anything you want me to change style-wise. I am still getting into the swing of doing these, and I'm really having fun. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.